February 26, the State Property Fund of Ukraine completely renewed the composition of the Directorate of Private Joint Stock Company Centrenergo, appointing 8 top managers headed by new Executive Director Yuri Vlasenko. On the same day, the chairman of the fund, Dmitry Senichenko, held a press conference dedicated to changes in the management and fate of Centrenergo. According to him, the ultimate goal of a complete change in the composition of the Directorate and Executive Director is privatization of this one of the largest companies in the electric power industry in Ukraine. What's next? According to representatives of the Property Fund, the updated management of Centrenergo must fulfill 5 goals. These include maximizing income from the sale of electricity, optimizing costs, building a vertically integrated company, establishing an efficient coal supply chain from state-owned mines, and preparing company for privatization in a short time. To achieve these goals, management needs to provide an audit. The first stage of every audit planning is gathering the information about the company. So, what do we know about Centrenergo? Ukrainian thermal energy market consists of the 3 main players: Donbas Energo, Centrenergo, and DTEK. Now you can see short profile of Centrenergo. The thermal power plants units of Centrenergo have been commissioned in 60s, 80s, and they have reached the economic service life set by the manufacturers and have come near to the limiting operating time. That resulted in high scope of the repairing works. From the auditor's point of view, this fact requires additional attention, because it means that company will have large-scale expenditures or stop its full capacity activity in the near future. The major shareholder of the company is Ukraine as a state. The state share in the company's capital is 78.289%. That's why State Property Fund of Ukraine could manage the activities of the enterprise through the changing of management. Centrenergo includes 3 thermal power plants: Вуглегірська, Зміївська, and Трипільська. Their total design capacity is 7,690 MW. That is about 15% of the total capacity of Ukrainian power plants. But today only one power unit operates at each of the stations, so that is, in the total volume of electricity production in Ukraine, the share of Centrenergo is 8%. Company owns 250 objects of real estate, 58 landlots, and 45 items of transport. Auditors should also pay attention to the tax debt of the Centrenergo, which is more than 5 million hryvnias. Analyzing the financial statements of the enterprise, we could notice that during the last decade, profit is fluctuated from several tens of thousands to 1 million hryvnias. However, in 2019, there is cosmic loss. We will tell you the reasons of bad in our next video. Stay tuned.